Some months ago, I planned a gender reveal party with my friend for just under £300. Let me tell you how. So when she reached out to me, I was so excited at the thought, the idea of planning a party. Like, maybe for some of my own selfish reasons, because I just actually wanted like an opportunity, you know, to gather with friends, familiar faces. I had been in the UK for about 3 months, and yeah, it's just been work. So I was looking forward to an opportunity to, you know, to be with people and some Nigerian food and music. So yes, I was really excited. I literally didn't know like where to get anything. I didn't know my left from my right in Birmingham. I had just moved in, but thank God for YouTube. That's where YouTube comes in. So I just went straight into it. Like, the first thing I did was research. Like, that's the first thing you want to do if you want to plan a gender reveal party or a baby shower on a budget. You have to do your research. Like, you need to know what you're trying to, like, what you're going for, and research is going to help you, because you're going to see, when you're on YouTube, man, you're going to see very big baby showers and gender reveal parties, and you're going to see very moderate ones and very mild ones. So you can make up your mind as to what you're looking for by doing research. So the next thing after doing your research is that you're able to come up with a plan. So that research that I did helped me to come up with a plan, and it was that plan that we were able to work with. So this is what my plan looked like: the guest list and the number, the budget, the date, decor, invitations, dress code, games, food and drinks, music, gender reveal plan. So these are the items under the plan, and these were the different things that we needed to plan around. Is the guest list and the number. I sat down with my friend and we decided how many people were we trying to invite for this party. We didn't want it to be too big. It was going to be just something small. So we went with a small number and we decided to go for 20. Even though at the end of the day, just about 12 people showed up. So yeah. The second thing is your budget. Like, you need to see that I had to talk to my friend, look, like, how much are we looking to spend on this gender reveal party? And she was like, oh yeah, £500. Like, it's not going beyond £500. You didn't want it to be beyond £500. Like, okay, fine. And at the end of the day, we didn't even have to spend on up to that. So we decided that the budget was going to be £500. And I watched a video here where a lady talked about how she was able to come up with a budget. Like, if you're thinking, okay, how much am I willing to spend on this event, you can make that budget by looking at the number of people that you're trying to invite. So she was like that, if you're looking at inviting a certain number of people, you can be like, okay, how much am I willing to spend on each head, like per person? That now makes me to arrive. That can now help you to arrive at your budget. So the next thing is you want to fix a date. Like, you want to pick a date that your audience can work with. So in picking these dates, she really needed to consider like the group of her friends with their work schedules and those that had classes. So you need to come up with a date that people can work with. Then we need to send out invitations. We sent out invitations through WhatsApp. We just sent like we just made like a poster on WhatsApp, just designed something on Canva, and yeah, it was a husband that just designed something on Canva, and we just sent them out on WhatsApp. So like, the next thing is your invitations. You need to take that, and you need to send out your invitations early so that people can plan their schedule and plan on time. Then the dress code, like, that's important because you also want to put it in the invitations. You know, it's not like people took that seriously anyway. So people want to you can put it on the invitation what you like people to wear. And then it was very important to me to keep reminding my friend, order your dress, like, what are you going to wear? Then games, you need to look for some games on Pinterest. I got a couple of games on Pinterest. There were some games I saw on YouTube as well. Then food and drinks, like, you need to think about what exactly are we planning in terms of food. What kind of food are we looking to serve? Are we only going to do small chops, or we're going to do like heavy food? What kind of food are we looking to serve? And then music, you want to make sure there's music to lighten up the mood, and you want people to have fun. Yes. And then the gender reveal plan. So what we did for my friend, whenever she went for any of her antenatal screenings, she always let the midwife know that she didn't want to know the sex of the baby. She wanted to have a gender reveal party, and so she would always collect the gender of the baby in an envelope, and she'd give it to me. So I was the keeper of the gender. So like, she'd seal it in an envelope and give it to me, because I was the one planning the gender reveal. So I was the only one who knew the gender of the baby before the party. So yes. So the key thing in this gender reveal that we did on a budget is that you need to outsource. We outsourced a lot of things, like to friends, like music. We had a friend handle the music. Like, he came with his okay, we had speakers in the house, and he just like handled the music. We didn't like get a professional DJ or anything like that. It was a friend that handled the music. Then foods and drinks, bought drinks. But for the food, my friend had a friend who is like a caterer, so this babe basically handled all the food. Like, my friend just basically needed to buy ingredients, and this is where most of the money went into. Basically needed to buy ingredients, and this girl just cooked up a storm. It was wonderful. Then for the venue, we decided to use her house, so we bought balloons and then baby shower decoration materials, and this was what we used to decorate the whole house and decorate the venue, you know. So on the D-Day, we woke up, you know, we got ready, everything. We had done the decorations the night before. The food was, they had cooked up a storm from like the day before, so coming into that day, we're all just ready to have a nice time. We were set to start by 2 p.m. The guests didn't start arriving till 4 p.m. It was a disaster. But when people finally came, we had a nice time. I went to inflate the gender reveal balloon. So what I used for the gender reveal was a balloon. I got the balloon from Card Factory, and I just bought it the day before. So I was advised to come back, because it was a helium balloon. I was advised to come back the next day to inflate it. So I went back the next day and inflated the balloon for the party. Then people came finally, and we played a couple of games. We asked people to guess the sex, and yeah, it was nice. And then the moment that we were waiting for, the gender reveal moment. So my friend I was the only one who knew the sex of the baby, and everybody, my friend just kept saying, it's like she had a sixth sense. Please, if you recognize this, or if you're familiar with this, where like, this was her first baby, but she was just like, I know that I'm having a girl. I know that I'm having a girl. And I knew that she was having a girl, but I couldn't say it. I was really surprised. Like, how are you so sure? She's like, yes, I feel like I'm having a girl. And that was what happened. And in decorations, we spent about £20. The gender reveal balloon was £5, and then the remaining the balloons and the other balloons that we used were about £15. Food, bought rice, chicken, the small chops, £150. Like I said, there was a caterer, there was a babe who there was a lady who could do catering, so we just bought the raw materials, and then she did the cooking. And then for the drinks, we spent £60. £300. It was really fun to come together and celebrate this moment. It really meant a lot to me, really. I was so happy. Like, it was really nice to, you know, celebrate this moment with my friend, and yeah. So yeah, I honestly can't remember when we were girls, and now she's having a girl. So it was a wonderful moment. Thanks for getting to this part of the video. If you liked anything that I have said, or just like, share, comment, subscribe, so all that good stuff. And see you in the next video. Bye.